Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Oh man, I gotta admit, I was feeling pretty rough earlier, but we have just done a live reaction to Schitt's Creek,
Yeah.
and I am back to my giggly, happy self again.
Excellent.
Oh, I'm right. I'm in the mood. I'm in the mood now. How are you doing?
I'm okay. I'm also feeling pretty good in terms of immediate mood. Very nice.
Yes.
And I'm excited to watch some Golden Girls.
Yes.
So we are the Belladonna Watch Club. Come get cozy with us while we dig into iconic shows and movies that one of us has never seen before. We have flipped the script a little bit, and I'm the fresh eyes. Lisa, me.
Yes.
I am the fresh eyes coming way off the tail. The last one that I watched was Twilight back in February. So everything else has been Jenny. So, other than the Golden Girls pilot a couple weeks ago. That was really well received. People are super excited about it. I think it's one of those shows that's like ubiquitous in terms of like
Oh, yeah.
cross-generational, so yeah, anyway, I'm Lisa. I'm the fresh eyes.
And I'm Jenny, and I have loved Golden Girls since the moment I opened my eyes. I love this show, and I'm so excited to get into the episodes that I really, really love. Like my comfort episodes, but also the ones that just like they are Golden Girls to me. And I think honestly the reception did not surprise me at all because it's just one of those shows that is so easily rewatchable, and they're characters that you come to love. And I'm excited to move beyond the pilot because I think I mentioned last time that like the pilot was sort of felt like a test episode. Like they were still sort of working some things out with the characters. But today we're going to be watching one of my personal favorite episodes from season 1. We're skipping over episode 2, but we can come back to it at some point. I don't know. But right now I wanted to watch an episode called Rose the Prude.
Okay.
I feel like it really, really demonstrates sort of what the Golden Girls as a show came to be. And I think the characters were starting to get a bit more fleshed out by this time. And it also has a guest star who comes back in a few seasons' time as a different character, but a very similar character.
Okay.
And he is one of my favorite recurring characters later on. Some of my favorite moments are in this episode. So with that, let us know what your favorite episodes are, and we will absolutely watch them. I welcome whatever you want because there's some flops, there's some duds, but there are some real golden episodes as well. So let us know your favorite ones. What should we watch? But we're going to start with this one here. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I'm excited. There was a lot of can't believe you haven't seen the Golden Girls. You haven't seen the Golden Girls? Like when our episode went out last time, just like amongst my friends and family and all of that, which is kind of what this whole thing is about. This can like, I can't believe you haven't seen Gilmore Girls. I can't believe you haven't seen Twilight. I can't believe you haven't seen The Grinch. Like, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, this is what this is all about. Cool. I'm ready. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Do we skip the intro?
No.
Okay. The shoulder pads.
Yep.
They did such a good job with Sophia's like makeup and everything. They really made her look old.
Yes.
And she's the same age.
Let's pause here for a second just to like cover that bit because this is around where we paused last time. The actresses were in their 50s and 60s, near enough 60, all of them. And yeah, Estelle Getty had played she'd played like grandmothers and things before on stage, but they really just the creation of this character and the way that they accessorized her and all the just bits and parts in her hair and the glasses and everything, they just created this little old lady character. Just amazingly done.
I kind of wore my like 80s like off the shoulder like aerobics moment. Oh, this like nightie that looks like a baseball uniform.
Right? Oh, yes, yes. We should almost like keep a tally of all of the extraordinary night dresses and like house gown things that the girls have, because I don't think they ever wear the same one twice, or maybe, but
It's
yes,
so
it is
good. It's like a nightgown, but it's boyish. But in like a boyfriend shirt kind of way?
Yeah.
Like it.
Dirty.
Like it.
You're taking advantage. You know, I'm whacked out on blood pressure medicine.
Honey, if the medicine bothers you, change the prescription.
I like being whacked out. Oh, I'm so glad you're here.
Oh, I love her.
Tonight, the 30 years of humiliation ends.
Ooh, I'm so scared. My dentures are chattering.
Rose, honey, are you up for a night on the town with two handsome, eligible bachelors?
You know what my problem really is? I'm spoiled. I had a long and wonderful marriage with the perfect man.
Oh, Rose, be a friend. If you don't go, I can't go.
I'm going to say I'm not loving Blanche's like aesthetic here. The hair is too like tall and the shoulders are too wide with like not enough like shape. Like she's just like a rectangle from the head straight down. I expected more from her after the last episode.
All right. Oh well. The accent is on now.
I haven't heard it over the blue jumpsuit that is like number blocks. Something out of a kid's show. So
Okay, before we keep going, I again like back with this sort of age thing. So these women, these characters are like in their 50s. Blanche, for the record, never reveals her age.
okay.
And I think part of what makes them seem a lot older is that for two of them, for Blanche and Rose, they're widows.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't really think of widows of like so young, right? You think of someone who's widowed, you know, they've been with their husband for a long time, then he's died, or you're their partner. That happens way later on.
Yeah.
So I think bringing it to this young an age just sort of ages them, as well as all the aesthetics and things of the 80s, you know, how it goes. I think in my mind, I think of them as like way on the other side of like of middle age, right?
Mm.
But no, they're just middle-aged women. They're not even like elderly, right? So this it was probably a very common situation that a lot of women, not situation, but like it's probably a common thing that a lot of women and people found themselves in at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Weird. You got to grow up real fast. Oof.
And I know I'm going to have a miserable time, but I'll go.
Oh, that's the spirit. I'll go call the boys.
I lived in Minnesota for 51 years. I never even heard of a prostate.
Honey, they don't have them there. It's too cold.
Dorothy, you should be going on this date.
Oh, see, that's more what I was expecting.
Jen,
Yeah.
What's the matter? Something wrong?
Something wrong.
you're too competitive. It's always been your worst feature.
No.
Actually, your ears are your worst feature.
I always thought your bony feet were your worst feature. Naughty night.
Wait, Rose and her guy didn't hit it off?
Oh, no, they got along just great. It was my escort who turned out to be the dud.
Oh, he is the most outrageous, unpredictable man I've ever met.
Jeffrey's on a low-sodium diet.
We went dancing at the beachcomber. We're going to go back again tomorrow night.
Jeffrey doesn't dance. He says it makes it...
Good night.
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 Oh, yeah. The training room, the whirlpool, the adhesive tape.
Ooh.
Honey, take a cold shower.
Will you take it inside, Rose? This isn't the French Quarter.
Talk to you soon.
Him. He's my favorite.
Well, it looks like you and Arnie are getting pretty serious.
Leave the room. March across the lanai.
Okay, listen. Blanche is wearing heels with, these look like socks. These look like open toe heels with socks. Otherwise,
they might be weird thick pantyhose.
Yeah. Okay. Because otherwise her legs are green and her feet are green. And okay, she's wearing an apron. So if she's cooking, I don't see any cooking happening if it's just a jar of olives. So like if she's making a cocktail, you do not need an apron for a cocktail. And are we gonna find out why Rose was on a date like in the middle of the day? Because that seemed like a nighttime kind of goodbye.
Yeah, I'm not sure. What? Yeah, that's true. Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Okay, because I'm like, okay, so maybe she was making a cocktail because it's nighttime because Rose was on a date and she's going to like make herself a martini or something. And then, sure, an apron for like set. But now she has green feet and it's daytime and I'm confused.
I don't know where they just came back from? Maybe we'll find out. But
Maybe we'll
also,
find out.
yeah, what is
Okay,
she making?
I'm gonna rewind just like a sec. When you see her come outside, she's got green feet.
Oh, yep, yeah.
Honey, you all right?
Is this about Arnie?
No, Blanche. She's upset because they keep changing the taste of Coke.
Arnie wants me to go away with him on a cruise to the Bahamas.
Oh, so sad.
Oh,
I don't think I expected Blanche to be so like rail thin. I think I expected more like chest and things.
Yeah, I think definitely in this season she's quite narrow.
Yeah.
And she just, I don't know, she becomes a little bit more voluptuous as her clothing style changes soon.
Okay.
And actually, I guess I'm glad you pointed that out, because similar to what we were talking about in the previous episode with comments on body weight and like discomfort with like being larger, or do you need the, how are your thighs and your this and your fatness and whatever. Somehow Blanche being fat is a joke that comes across, that happens at least in season 1. And I'm still so baffled by it, because
she's tiny.
She's tiny. Not even in the 80s is she fat. So is it
chin, like jaw?
Yeah.
Like,
narrow. It might be funny because it's so absolutely not true. So maybe that's why it's funny. I don't know. Anytime they make that kind of a joke, I don't get it at all.
Okay.
Like I don't even think it was funny then, but maybe it was only funny because it wasn't true. I don't know. I'm not sure. We'll get there. Whatever. That's not in this episode.
I hate that.
That's later on.
I don't like that.
Me too.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
we'll be all alone in the middle of the ocean.
Dorothy gets it. Blanche doesn't.
I don't know what to do. I haven't been with a man since Charlie died.
Get out of here.
Back off, Blanche. Not all of us are classified by the Navy as a friendly port.
She doesn't even care. She's like, I am.
I thought that part of my life was over. I never gave it a second thought.
If the situation is right, you'll know it.
But I'm not sure I'm ready.
Oh, honey, I know what you're going through. If you take a chance in life, sometimes good things happen, sometimes bad things happen. But, honey, if you don't take a chance, nothing happens.
I'm going to take a chance.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I don't even know what to wear the first night on the ship.
A life jacket and a great big smile.
Excuse me. This is the cruise?
That's the stateroom on the cruise. Yeah.
Arnie, Mr. Man, he spent money. Boy.
Shelling out.
Yeah, no kidding.
Me.
This is me every time and it's like a planned situation. Like, oh, and then I'm just like, so like, where do I put my hands? Like, what do I do? Like, I don't know how to sit.
You startled me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Next time I'll knock. I bought this for my grandson. Sounded so good, I kept it for myself.
Oh, I love Glenn Miller. I met my husband at a Glenn Miller dance. Their motto was, if you close your eyes, you think it's Glenn Miller. No matter what you did, you knew it was Dick Singleton.
Rose, you're one of a kind.
Oh no, honey.
Even the
Rose, I'm not Charlie. I'm Arnie Peterson from Plainfield, New Jersey.
No, he's not.
I do like you, Arnie Peterson.
She's trying.
Mm-hmm.
So now what's the plan? She's just gonna hide in the bathroom?
Oh, you can't sleep either.
There's a Victorian ghost in the kitchen.
Watch what you're grabbing. I got a specimen in there.
I wonder what...
Oh my
Dorothy
God.
has some of the best and the worst housecoat gown things, dressing gowns.
She's-
I don't know.
At a Victorian baptism. Oh my God. How does anybody sleep in that? Or is this not like jammies? This is just the house coat. The like ye old like buttoned up like house coat.
This is one of my favorite scenes of the entire show, I think.
Okay, I'm gonna shut up then. I'm not gonna watch it.
How long did you wait after George died?
Till the paramedics came.
My.
As the Reverend was performing the funeral service, I knew for sure that he wanted me. He'd be talking about sin. He'd look straight at me. We couldn't do anything about it because he was married, but we could finally consummate our long and burning passion.
And
He wore his watch and his socks. I never saw him again. Your father didn't even take off his pants.
Ma.
What about you, Darth?
Oh, it was a terrible time for me. You know, when you're 20, no matter what you do, everything stays where it's supposed to. Now, when you lean over, it looks like somebody's let the air out of your face.
Where's a mirror?
Obviously before selfie mode, when you open your camera by accident.
Yeah.
God, there's so much good stuff in this. I wish my boss didn't watch this.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God, Dorothy. Why didn't you tell me about this before?
Only on your back ledge. That way, everything slides back and you look like you just had a facelift.
MySpace angles. These women were ahead of their time.
That's what I'm saying. Yep. Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, you're right. I'm gorgeous. I'm going to have to meet men lying down. I thought you did.
Of course, that face falls back, but your chest does too. Unfortunately, it falls back and off to the side.
Another cabin is available, and I'll move to it. But I need to go in the bathroom, Rose. I hate to go anywhere without my Actifed. You couldn't possibly look terrible to me. I left my contact lenses in the bathroom.
I thought I could do it. I really did, and then I couldn't. I felt I would be unfaithful to Charlie if I slept with you.
Rose, it's not silly. I enjoyed. I patted a few bottoms. That was it, Rose. Oh, Molly was my world. Then one day, a drunk in a Chevy took my world away.
I thought he said that, and then one day he got drunk in a Chevy.
Oh,
then-
no.
Okay, that's why I sniggered. Yeah. A drunk in a Chevy.
Drunk in a Chevy.
Yeah. I thought he was about to tell the story about the first time he slept with someone, not Molly.
No.
And then one day I got drunk in a Chevy, and that wasn't it. Okay. I take back my snigger because this is terrible. Apologize to Mom.
Mom would hate what you're doing. And I'm not in heaven if I have to worry about you.
I might kill you. I've never told anybody this in my life, but my husband died while he was making love to me. And I'm afraid if we make love, I'll kill you.
If you haven't made love in 15 years, that's a possibility. I got the heart of a 12-year-old. Whatever you want to do is fine with me.
Okay, first of all, let's not talk about 12-year-olds when we're about to have sex.
Right? Mm-hmm.
Uncomfortable. Like 18-year-olds, like 20-year-old. That's a more like appropriate. Like,
Yeah.
I've got the heart of a young man. And like typical horny man who just wants to have sex. He's like, oh, I might die. I'll risk it. Yeah, it's fine.
I'll risk
Let's
it.
go. Good.
Much appreciation for saying whatever you want to do.
Yes, absolutely.
We'll do that.
Yep.
I just
Yep.
like being around you. Like,
Yes.
just
Super
can we
cute.
have more of that, please? Can we have
Yeah.
more like genuine, nice men in scenarios like this, please?
Yeah,
On television and in real life, please.
He's not just like walking away. He's being like, you know, I still want to do it. If you're well, let's talk about it. But but it's up to
Yeah.
you. It's good. It's up to you. But I will risk it.
What a way to go.
Arnie,
Yeah.
sit down. Hold me.
like this.
It's so romantic. The posing is so like old Hollywood.
What a brat.
Buzz off. Eddie, I'm not going to play cards with you anymore.
You and I had some of our best talks over a game of gin rummy.
Your Aunt Jean was the same way. She told me that she swam nude in a pool with Charles Boyer.
You never told me that.
I would have gotten around to it, but we stopped playing cards.
I wonder if she had a great time on that cruise.
Can't wait to find
Oh,
out.
now, come on now, it's none of our business.
Bet
course
she
it is.
did.
What happened between her and Arnie is private.
No, it's not.
I don't want anybody asking any embarrassing questions.
Well, that's too bad. I would not agree to that.
So, did you and Arnie play Find the Cannoli?
Listen, Dorothy, you don't own us.
Now, Jazzercise Las Vegas night, Monte Carlo night, Rio night, Riviera
Who
night.
cares, Rose? Did you and Arnie hit the sheets or not?
Demure.
Some women don't kiss and tell.
Oh, shoot, honey, that's half the fun.
Agreed.
There, you have to tell us.
No, you don't. But if you go out that door and don't come back in, we'll know you didn't. And if you do come back, that means you did.
That was wonderful.
Oh, honey, this is terrific.
And I have you two to thank for it.
Don't you think Arnie should get at least an honorable mention?
I can care for a man again without feeling guilty about it. When one part of your life is over, another part can begin.
Oh, let me help you, honey. I'll get the juicy details.
It's you.
Ma,
It is me. More.
You remember Pete, the man you could have had?
I did have him. That's why I didn't want him.
Well, you know your Aunt Jean. She was always 2 steps away from the gutter. Anyway, one summer she decided to...
Yeah, that is one of my favorite episodes.
That was really fun. I like that. It makes me want to say a lot of things that I will not because of the internet.
Yeah.
Like, I want to be relatable. I want to be real and authentic, but also still the stuff that's good.
Yeah, you want to be we want to be a little careful what we share. But yeah, we recognize a lot going on. Yeah? Yes. Yeah. I think what I love so much about this episode is that no one is like judged or mocked for their sort of approach to intimacy, or if they are, it's like one quick line and then it's over with, right? They're all supportive of each other and they're different, whatever they engage in. I mean, even me, I've been single for 7 years. I've been single and celibate near enough for 7 years. And there are fears and worries about getting back into the dating game again, I didn't have a husband who died while I was making love to him, but
Yeah, there would be some trauma to unpack there.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sure would. But yeah, like I myself, I'm not sure how ready I am to like get back into the dating game again, or be that close to a man again. I really love their choice of character for Arnie. That they didn't just make him either like a plank of wood or too like involving and like wants to get in like in her business and whatever. He says his side of the story. He expresses his feelings and he's and he listens to her. And yeah, this actor, I think his name's Harold Gould. He comes back later on, not as Arnie, but as Miles. Okay. And he is my favorite recurring character on the show. Basically, he plays the same kind of character. He just has slight differences, but like the personality is very similar, and they play really, really well off of each other. And I just love watching this man on screen. And it only occurred to me recently on a rewatch of this that again with the ages, right? So we're in our mid 50s. Yeah, the girls are in their mid 50s. Does this man look 50? Does he look 60? No. Why does he look way beyond?
They all do. And it's not just the clothes and the accessories and all of that, which obviously contributes to it. Like if my parents were wearing these outfits, it would age them for sure. Mm-hmm. I mean, my dad kind of does. So.
But like Arnie's ensemble there was the old man shoes. like the old man tan, like Velcro shoes or whatever they are. And like the gray color palette of like a sort of soft,
like a golf shirt
kind
and like
of thing. Yeah. Soft polo shirt and whatever. Everything about him seems so much older. All the styling. And my best guess at this is that in the time that they would have been our age, which would have been in the 50s and 60s, a 30-year-old would have been so much more of a grown-up as we view them anyway.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
they would have been basically,
by the time you're like 16 back in those days, you were a proper grown-up, an adult, and you started dressing like an adult. And there was, there was just ways to be, and I think it's only been in recent generations that there's sort of what's the word? I don't know, but there's less distinction between ages and generations and decades. And sort of everybody, it's like as soon as you become an adult, a grown-up, you can stay looking like that same grown-up for decades. Yeah. Just in the way you style yourself and everything. There isn't like old man clothing anymore. Not really. Yeah. Or if there is, it's for like way down the line.
I don't see as much of that, like you're saying, that transition, that shift. I don't know. Maybe it's just because like life's milestones are being like pushed, delayed to like later years.
No, you're absolutely right. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Well, I love this. I can't wait to watch more. That was cute and fun. And also like more sass, still more sass than I was expecting. So I'm pleased. I like sass. Those who know me personally and have been following for almost a year.
Oh my gosh.
No, I've got a bit of sass. I'm a little sassy. So I'm appreciating it. I'm a little bit Dorothy. I'm a little bit Blanche and a little bit Dorothy. I see it. I feel it.
Ooh. And this is only episode 2. So we'll see some more come through. In that case, that makes me think of the next episode I want to watch with you.
Okay. Good.
The Dorothy and Blanche episode. Okay. Well, I'm so glad that you are enjoying this, because as it is so close to my heart and I love it so much, and so much of my like approach to female friendships and also to growing older comes from this show, maybe in good ways and bad. I don't know. But
okay, so well, when we're old and I'm a widow and you are possibly
still single,
possibly. I don't know. We don't know how life's going to go.
Who knows?
We can do this. We'll have a house somewhere where we don't have to worry about too much weather. And I will go on dates and tell you all about it.
Brilliant.
And that'll be it. I'm kind of looking forward to my widow days.
Your widowhood?
Don't put that in!
Can I please? I'm going to.
Okay, well, at least I'd be being remorseful.
Yes, okay.
I love my husband, but also being widow sounds fun. But given my health complications, he's going to be the widower. So like...
Oh, Jesus.
I'm just really jealous.
Plummeting back down again. Okay, we're wrapping up.
Okay.
This is the outro. So, as always, thank you so much for joining us this week. Thank you so much. Give us a like if you like. Leave us a comment. Let us know how you feel about the show, how you feel about Golden Girls. Let us know your favorite episodes. What do I need to show Lisa next?
I want an episode like Glamour. Glamour. Are they going to a ball?
Okay.
Are they going to a big party? Are they going like, I want outfits. I want effort.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I think we can do that. We've got 7 seasons worth of episodes, so I think we can do that. So do subscribe if you haven't already. We've got our live reaction series for Schitt's Creek and The Golden Girls. On our podcast, which is also up on YouTube, we are still discussing Gilmore Girls, some different girls. That is available on Spotify and wherever you stream your podcasts. Until next time, she's been Lisa. I've been Jenny. We have been the Belladonna Watch Club, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.